Hi folks, Georgia Bigfoot. How are y'all doing? Here we are in Ohio, rechecking the structures. It looks like there's some changes. Maybe not on this one because it's all water. There's some disturbance in there. I can't really get on that side. It is about a foot of water. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. In fact, the only way I can grow this channel is to get subscribers and show you the truth at the same time. So please subscribe if you haven't already. If this is the first you're seeing, this is one awesome area to share with you guys. There's so much going on here. It's all water. So much rain. Wow. What? A plane overhead? Come on. Anyways, I don't think they're for me. This is just beautiful. Look at these things. I don't remember that being there, but I'd have to review, and it is in one of my other videos. Wow. It never fails. I come over here, someone revs a Harley up through the park, and they travel so far. And just in the other place where I didn't film, there was a blue Mylar balloon, and now I found the exact thing down in Georgia and everywhere else I've been, and that's all across the country that it ends up like that. That was not there last time, but that was. The poo is still there. And as far as looking for prints, there is so soft and so wet that I don't know, it's just about impossible in the swamp. I think these trees were added to right here with these X's, like they're almost building another. It seems the start of a new teepee going on here. What do you guys think? I don't think this was this way at all. Now, it is in my last video, and I did not point this out. I pointed out that there was an X, but there's a new lean. This is like a new giant one to be formed. And every branch is dead. Those are whole trees. Anyways, let's look at the mega structure. So the changes are, I think those were adjusted. I think that was adjusted a little. That it seems like they were fine-tuned. And that was changed. There's so much water here. I'm just walking through water, getting all full of mud. But this is the only day without rain, and then it's supposed to rain for 3 days straight. Oh man. Okay, I don't really see anything I can say is a change. It almost looks like a print right there with a big toe. It's a big old wide foot. Big toe right here, if you can see it. People have asked upon request to get a print. Now that sure looks like a print, not a boot, but a print. So the toe along here, and then it's a big old wide foot, but short. Wow. This thing is just enormous. For size, it's 25 feet at the top of those branches. And a semi-truck with a bobtail over the length of that, and maybe about 10 feet beyond that in length. There's so much effort here to put these sticks all like that. It's just so much effort. There's just thousands of sticks and no human trash. And that, I don't recall that. Looking around, I don't recall that at all. That's a new start right there. So the changes are right there, and those right there, I believe, is a change. And I don't know that this, yeah, this was already here. And yet there was one more structure in the middle of this swamp, and it's all the way over there. Thank you so much for watching, and there's more to come. In this beautiful giant one. It's the next biggest one to that other giant-sized one. It's got some changes across there over the doorway. See what I can get. It's my son tripping. I don't know if this was double branched here, and I don't recall this back opening being the way it is right now. That's a change, or sticks were pulled out. And there's one more teepee right here. It's smaller. So that one was like 25 feet high. And then this is a smaller tree teepee there, sort of. But wait, there's more. Okay. Hello again, this is the outstanding Teepee new location. It's much drier here and much nicer. And this thing is awesome. It's just so big, but, of course I'm tripping over like a ground cliff of a smiley face that has not changed. It's like, it's so big, so it's got the hole in the middle, which is different. It's just awesome. So this thing is approximately, well, the top of that stick right there, 20 feet. I think that stick right there was added. Who knows? Just a gorgeous structure, though. This was completely changed from the way it was before, where it was more like your typical leaner type structure, and this became a huge teepee. Well, let's go in. It's just massive. So, wow, no evidence of anything on the ground at all in here. Nice little secondary doorway, and that door, and that door. So three entrances. I'm kind of smelling like a, oh boy, like a skunky pea smell, which I don't normally have happen. So that would be kind of typical though for other people, but I've never. Just a second, I smelled like a, well, that's not really good to talk about, but thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'm going to continue. Man, this opening is huge. I mean, it's so, like, 4 of me could stand right here close together as big as the opening is. So, just to explain, to get the depth, and if I reach all the way up, I'm about where the opening goes. So about that high, about 10 feet high. This is awesome, and we got another one to show. Here's yet another beautiful structure. This one is about 20 feet high. If you want to cross-reference, it's in some of my other videos, but it's not in the 4 TPs. It's not in that one. There's a real beauty. It's not as big as some of the others, but it's here with them. And last but not least, this big structure. First we look for changes. Now this is the lower one. This was made in a complete blizzard a couple years ago when it started. And then I actually gifted here, and that worked, and it goes from there. I'll discuss that at a later date. That's my son breaking a stick. This is just, from the beginning, it had the leaves in it, all camoed. And I think I'm going to show you as the last actual human-made structure versus what we have here and the differences. Humans confirmed. And they asked me if I made this. I said yes. Oh my goodness, there may be another one over there. I don't know what we got going on over there, but trying to pan. But I appreciate where the channel has gone, and that it's still growing, still making it. And I'm going to planning a trip to Colorado on my own time, of course. I'm going way out of my way to bring some epic footage. Definitely an epic trip, staying overnight in the woods, in the forest. It's just awesome. This is just an awesome little shelter. And it sure looks, there's an indentation right here where like something was laying down. It sure looks like it. Those leaves are just all flattened. They could have laid right across here. And if you were, it's so squished right there. And this is really a special spot where I'm at right now. The other place is just different. It's more swampy. But this one is special with rocks, caves. It's got it all. And, of course, the crow. Now, the crow, if the crows are calling, it is my experience that you have, that's a different type of call right there. That it matters when the crows call. If you don't hear any crows, you pretty much don't have action. But when they're around, the crows will call. So we're gonna go check out and see if there's any more. If not, we'll figure it out. I'll either be back or I won't. And I thank you for subscribing and watching. Alright, as promised, final thing, man-made structure. But they didn't even, they asked me, and they made this a couple years ago now. And it never changed, but this is how a man-made structure looks. It just looks a lot different, and there you go. It's like got a roof, and there. It's been the same, no one's touched it since. And I've kept coming back.